Hello, Common One. My name is Quach, and the purpose of my speech is to inform you about the development, description, operation, and combat application of the Karl Gerat. The title of my speech is The Nazis' Wonder Wolf, Karl Gerat. I will begin my speech with an imagery of a soldier running across the battlefield and running into this enormous mortar siege weapon, the size of a blue whale, shooting mortars the size of a cow towards you. Guess what? The German produced such a Wonder Wolf, which is German for a wonderful weapon, named the Karl Gerat. The Karl Gerat was developed from 1936 to 1940 by the Rheinmetall Company and was named after its developer, Karl Becker. The design of the weapon was originally to break through the French Maginot Line, which is a concrete fortification lined with obstacles and weapons to deter the German from invading into France. Now there was 7 total Karl Gerat produced, named Adam, Eva, Thor, Loki, Odin, and Zeus. The 7th one did not have a name. The Karl Gerat is a tremendous self-propelling siege weapon that weigh 124 tons and yet still travel at 6.2 miles per hour. However, for long distance, the machine itself was almost completely disassembled and carried by rail across and reassembled at the combat site. The ammunition it used ranged from 600 millimeter caliber, which weighed 4,780 pounds, to 540 millimeter caliber, which weighed 2,760 pounds. Now, later on, the lighter caliber was more preferred because it traveled much further distance. The lighter caliber traveled 11,000 yards. Can you imagine that? Being hit by a siege that's 2 feet long, enormous in size, that's 11,000 yards away. Now, the barrel of the gun itself is only 13 feet and 9 inches, which is fairly short, considering it's launching out 2 feet mortar. Due to its enormous size and its manually loaded, it took the Karl Gerat 10 minutes to fire one round. The machine itself requires a 21-man crew, which consists of 1 gun commander, 1 driver, 1 assistant driver, and 18 gunners. Now, on top of that, the Karl Gerat itself is this enormous standing target, which is begging to be hit. So it also required military support. In a one-on-one combat, a tank T-34 during World War II could easily destroy the Karl Gerat. So this enormous weapon is more of a psychological boost of morale for the soldier. Now, the Karl Gerat itself saw 3 military combat. The first one was against the Soviet in the Battle of Brest. The first Karl Gerat at that battle was never used due to technical difficulties. The second Karl Gerat was put in use and 31 of 36 shells were fired. However, it also suffered from assembly, electrical, and wrong ammunition fire. Now, the second time the Karl Gerat was used was against the Soviet again, against the Battle of Sevastopol. The purpose of using that was to break through the turrets there. However, the Karl Gerat hit, but only the superficial damage to the turrets, so never penetrating anything. The third time the Karl Gerat was used was in the uprising of Warsaw. Now, there was a famous restaurant in Warsaw called Gerat, where the Karl Gerat hit. The shell hit and landed and stayed in the basement, and never exploded. It was a dud. And guess what? The Polish came, disarmed it, took the explosive, and used it as hand grenades for soldiers. The Karl Gerat was developed by the Germans as this massive engineering feat with enormous size, but due to too many technical difficulties, was ineffective in real-life combat. I will conclude my speech with the elephant in the room, that the Karl Gerat was a great concept, but ineffective and a total dud, just like a show. Thank you.